Yo, what is good? Jets Nation, we live here on Friday at 3:04 p.m. Eastern Time. And we got Sunday Night Football to talk about, baby. The New York Jets are back on Sunday Night Football for the first time in 12 years. And we just so happen to go up against the reigning Super Bowl champion, Kansas City Chiefs. Oh, gosh. Here we go, folks. Let's get into the flight preview. How can these New York Jets figure out a way to pull off the upset? Well, we're going to break it down because we know that the Jets are the heavy underdogs. Heavy underdogs. I don't even know. What's a more intense word than heavy? Because these Jets, nobody, not even Jets fans, are expecting to win this game. Now, Zach Wilson, all the eyes are going to be on you in particular. You're saying all the right things in the press conference. You're showing a sign of maturity, which we all appreciate. But I know Jets fans, no one's going to care what you say in the press conference unless you can go out there and play better football. And that's pretty much how it all works in terms of... Now, I'm trying to rationalize a way to think about what the Jets need to do. Now, we heard some news about the Kansas City Chiefs linebacker. Nick Bolton is out in this game. Now, Nick Bolton is a very big piece to their defense, and I think that could obviously be a beneficial factor for the Jets offense. Now, I still think they got dogs all over that Kansas City Chiefs defense, including, of course, the star, Chris Jones, up the middle, who the Jets are going to have to really trying to pinpoint. We saw the last time a star came against the Jets, and that was Micah Parsons, and the Jets had no answers for him at all. So the Jets absolutely need to figure out a way to get Chris Jones contained. Now, I do like how this offensive line is shaping up now with Dwayne Brown being on the IR. We got Mekhi Becton at left tackle now, and I like Joe Tippmann at right guard, AVT at right tackle. I like all that stuff, and I'm not concerned about the offensive line. I really think that this is all about Zach Wilson. And it really is interesting to me, guys, that the issue with Zach Wilson has become something that wasn't in his issue early on in his career, right? You go watch his BYU tape, you even watch his rookie and sophomore tape, you see a gunslinging quarterback that makes some mistakes, but he's still aggressive. He makes some flashy plays, but then he makes a bad play, inconsistency. Well, now we have a quarterback who is so afraid to make mistakes where he's not even testing it. So, Zach, this is your last chance. The whole world is going to be watching. Taylor Swift will be in attendance, and Aaron Rodgers might even be there. I need my man Zach Wilson to just turn off the haters and go within yourself and please play with confidence and let it go. Let it rip. Zach, we have Garrett Wilson. And you know what really pushes my buttons, folks? We heard from Aaron Rodgers in the Pat McAfee show on Tuesday, and he was talking about offenses around the NFL, right? And he said something that made me sad, but then it made me realize, why can't Zach do this? Now, what Aaron Rodgers was talking about was that he loves how, the top-tier NFL offenses around the NFL, what they're doing is they're force-feeding their best players. For example, the Miami Dolphins, they are force-feeding Tyreek Hill. The Minnesota Vikings are giving Justin Jefferson a lot of targets. The Cincinnati Bengals, Jamar Chase, Keenan Allen with the LA Chargers. And it just made me think to myself, oh my gosh, if Aaron Rodgers was here, he was going to force feed the hell out of Garrett Wilson. That is what Zach Wilson should be doing. He needs to look at Garrett Wilson's way pretty much every time he drops back to pass. And it's also up to Nathaniel Hackett to call plays for Garrett Wilson, but I don't have anything bad to say about Garrett. It's all about Zach finding him the ball, get him open in space, take some shots down the field, set up play action opportunities. We need Garrett Wilson to get a minimum of 10 targets a game, especially on Sunday Night Football. Garrett Wilson is so freaking good that he is able to take it to the house and make some plays. He has 2 touchdowns this season. One of them was just a ridiculous one-handed grab on Monday night. And then the week number 2, that 68-yard touchdown from Zach Wilson. We know what Garrett Wilson brings to the table, but can we please? He is the focal point of this offense. He should be when you're talking about Zach Wilson. That's who you should be aiming to get the ball to pretty much every single time. Now, another big X factor is the obvious running attack. Now, we have not been able to establish a run game at all this year, which is a really big disappointment. We bring in Dalvin Cook. We are saying all offseason we have the best running back room in the NFL with Breece Hall and Dalvin and Michael Carter. Not the case. Talent doesn't matter if you can't execute. And I understand that the defenses are honing in on the run because they're not afraid of Zach Wilson. But this offensive line needs to get better in the run game. And I totally get that it's a collective effort and it really has there's a lot of context that needs to be involved in the struggles of this offensive line, of the running game in general. But we need to really try to establish a run, but I also do not want to see this Jets team force feed the run and be too predictable. We can't let this offense be too predictable because when we get predictable, then it's just, that's what it looked like against the Patriots. The Patriots had an edge on our offense. It's like every time Zach checked to a new play, the Patriots knew exactly what was coming and they were a step ahead. We can't let that happen. Can we get a little more creative, Nathaniel Hackett? Can we get Hardman the ball? Can we do a little jet sweep? I mean, how many times did we see the Kansas City Chiefs utilize McCall Hardman properly? We have not used Hardman once. If you're not going to get him on, horizontal motion routes, at least get him on the field to stretch the ball down the field, bro. Drives me nuts. But, folks, we're here live talking about the Jets and the Chiefs game that kicks off on Sunday Night Football. So if you guys are just tuning in, please do me a gigantic favor. Simply hit that thumbs up button for your boy on your way into the channel. Really do appreciate each and every one of you guys tuning into the channel. As always, let's freaking go. Now, I know that a lot of people are looking at this game in a very pessimistic lens, and I get that. I'm not going to sit here and think to you guys, hey, why are we being pessimistic? The Jets are about to win. No, I'm not going to sit here and try to convince you guys of that. But what I will do is tell you this. Any man can be beat on any given Sunday. We saw what happened last week. Nobody expected the Colts to beat the Ravens. Nobody expected the Cardinals to beat the Cowboys. Nobody expected the Texans to beat the Jaguars. That's why, that's the energy that I'm going in on Sunday night. Embrace the underdog mentality. Embrace everybody counting out the Jets. And they need to go out there with the mindset of any man can be beat. Because with this defense and this special teams unit, the way those two phases of the ball has been playing, we can do anything we want if our offense can just get points. Now, me going on this little rant saying that any man can be beat does not mean I have confidence that we will actually win, okay? I'll be honest with you guys. I have no confidence in pulling off this win. But I'm just trying to outline a way where if it is possible, how does it happen? How can the Jets go on Sunday night when the whole world is expecting the Chiefs to ridicule us? How can they pull off the win? Well, first of all, the defense is not going to be perfect, okay? This is going to be a game where the defense is going to give up some touchdowns, and that's because we're going up against one of the most generational dynasty type of offenses with Andy Reid, Travis Kelce, and Patrick Mahomes. And we cannot expect this defense to be perfect. Now, I'm definitely not. If you guys are, I don't know. I know this defense is good, but I cannot sit there with straight face and say, yeah, defense, give us a 0. Give up just 10 points. No. The only way this Jets team wins this game is if the defense forces a turnover and Zach Wilson figures himself out and gets aggressive and pushes the ball. Zach needs to go toe-to-toe with Patrick Mahomes, and I know that's a tall task because we're talking about, in my opinion, the best quarterback in the NFL. And I'm getting an emergency alert. National Weather Service, a flash flood warning is in effect. Okay. Your boy is in a flash flood emergency. Oh, man. Everybody be careful on the roads, guys. It seems like there's a lot of rain going around in New York. So good luck to everybody. Hope you're all doing okay. But listen, man. Nobody is expecting Zach Wilson to go toe-to-toe with Patrick Mahomes. But why can't he use Patrick Mahomes as inspiration to be aggressive and take shots? Okay? Why can't we do that? Why can't the Jets open up the playbook and let Zach Wilson let it rip? And it's up to Zach Wilson himself as well. That's it. That's all we need. And I'm not sitting here and trying to convince you guys of anything. That's not what I'm doing. Richie, you sound stupid AF. what am I saying that's stupid? I'm just trying to give you guys an outline. How can they pull off the upset? I'm not saying they will. Don't put words in my mouth now. I ain't saying they're pulling off the upset. I'm saying if we were to figure out a way to do it, this is how you got to do it. The defense got to force one turnover, and the offense has to just get their act together. And it's a lot easier said than done, but listen, I want play action shots. I want this offense to open things up. Play action, take a shot down the field. Be aggressive. Force the ball. I'd rather see Zach Wilson throw 2 interceptions if that means he's going to be aggressive and get 2 or 3 touchdowns. Right? I think if I'm the Jets defense, I'm going up to the coaching staff, say, hey, listen, we need Zach Wilson to be aggressive. If he starts turning the ball over, don't worry. We will do our job and protect that end zone if Zach Wilson turns the ball over. But we need our offense to be more aggressive because they were not aggressive at all against the Patriots until it was too late. We had one good drive against the Patriots, and it happened with 6 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Great. Yeah, that was the best we saw Zach Wilson pretty much all season. Not saying a lot. It's one drive out of many. And I'm not going to sit here and be like, yeah, I mean, you see Zach Wilson on the touchdown drive against the Patriots? That was great. It was great, but why can't he do that consistently? That's the thing. He was aggressive there. He threw a nice dart to Allen Lazard on the right sideline. He rolled to his right and threw off his back, flipped his hips, rolling to his left, throwing a dart to Tyler Conklin. Those are his best throws of the day, and I'm looking at Zach like, yo, what took you till the fourth quarter to start doing this? Let's see that from the get-go. Let's see an aggressive Zach Wilson. Stop just running the ball on first down, doing little screen passes, and checking it down on third down. That is a recipe for disaster and a recipe for failure. And that's my biggest issue with this offense, bro. Okay? That's my biggest issue with this offense so far. It's a collective effort. I get that. All 10 players around Zach Wilson has to be better, as well as the coaching staff. But I'm looking at you, Zach. What more do you got to lose? Everybody already is counting you out. There's nobody that's expecting you to do anything. So go have fun. Let it loose. Go force some things. If there's a tight window, squeeze that in. Like, I'd rather see him take shots down the field and make mistakes than just do what we saw against the Patriots. Because if he did what he did against the Patriots all game long, we're losing. We need aggression. Drives me nuts. Now, let's kick things over to our defense. Now, the defense is going to probably get tested. I mean, this is the biggest test for the defense of the season. 100%. It's the best offense that you can argue we're going to face. No, I mean, the Miami Dolphins are obviously in the division. We haven't reversed them yet. But how are we going to guard Travis Kelce? How are we going to guard against the speedsters at wide receiver? How are we going to guard against the running attack and Patrick Mahomes? Well, the reality is we're not going to stop them. We have to figure out ways to limit them. And that's what I want to see from this Jets defense. What I want to see from this Jets defense is really protect the end zone. I think if we can prevent them from scoring, because we had 7 straight plays on the 5-yard line against the Patriots and did not give up a touchdown. No, I'm sorry. In that Dallas Cowboys game. Do you guys remember Dallas Cowboys? I mean, in the second half, they didn't score a touchdown. In the Patriots game, the Patriots didn't even touch the red zone. So if Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs start moving the ball, I want to see this Jets defense really protect that end zone and maybe give up 2 touchdowns instead of 3, 4, or 5. I think if the Jets can give up 2 touchdowns and a couple field goals and make it like a 24 points they give up, I know it's a tall task for the offense to score more than that, but I feel like the Jets defense, what I'm looking for in this game is get after Patrick Mahomes, who, by the way, was only sacked once so far this year, and protect the end zone, because that's what they've done so far pretty well so far this season. The Jets have been really good in the red zone. The Jets have been one of the better defenses in terms of just preventing touchdowns being scored. I know it doesn't feel like that, but that's the reality, man. Quincy Williams is graded at as a top 3 linebacker in the entire NFL. The secondary, Michael Carter II has been very impressive. I know the pass rushing numbers have been a little underwhelming, but the quarterback pressures are there. The sack numbers are not. The issue is quarterbacks are getting rid of the ball very fast. Very, very fast. LaSalle with the $5 super chat. You get a round of applause, baby. And a JETS. Thank you, LaSalle. Appreciate the $5. I'm sorry, Richie. Optimism won't consume me whole this week. Now, I'm not sitting here with spewing random optimism. I am just laying out a hypothetical scenario of how the heck can the Jets pull off this upset. Not saying it's going to happen, not convincing anybody that will happen, but I'm trying my best here to outline it. Because, again, any man can be beat. Anybody. Even the Kansas City Chiefs. Lissell, thank you for the $5, bro. I do appreciate you, man. Let's get into the chat, though. Guys in the chat, let me know. How do the Jets have to pull off this upset? What needs to happen? Besides the obvious. Oh, well, we need Mahomes just not come. We need Zach Wilson to not stink. Yeah, I get that. But, folks, also, do me a favor. Hit that thumbs up button on your way into the show, guys. We have 30 likes with just under 100 people tuning in. So, guys, hit that like button for your boy. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Now, I want to present you guys the lines for this game. Because, boy, is it crazy. The lines for this game is definitely, I mean, I can't really tell you guys it's disrespectful because what the heck have the Jets proven that they deserve this line? You feel me? What have the Jets proven that they don't deserve to be 10-point underdogs? So, guys, if you want to sign up for BetUS, it is the official sportsbook sponsor of Jets Media. You guys can click that link down below in the description to get a 125% sign-up bonus, and you could put your money on the Jets or against the Jets. But, hey, their money line is plus 385, which is, wow, it's scary. Plus 10, though, is wild. Anybody in the chat think that they can cover that plus 10 spread? Anybody feel this way? Or is everybody just surrendering to defeat and surrendering to the fact that we're going to get blown out? Like, is plus 10 something that you'd actually consider? Or is this something where you're just like, nope, I am not even touching this game. The Jets at plus 10 is just ridiculous. Now, I understand that mindset, but I like the 41.5 under, man. I don't know if this is going to be a high-scoring game. I mean, maybe if the Chiefs just absolutely wash us on offense, but I'd be really shocked if that happens. But, again, guys, if you want to sign up for BetUS, it would mean a lot to me, guys. Click that link down below in the description. You get your 125% sign-up bonus. Now, again, I do not think that the plus 10, like the Jets at plus 10 is really interesting to me, man. It really is. It tells you that we are such underdogs in this game. It's sickening. It's sickening. 100% agree, Richie. I'd rather see 3 touchdowns and 2 interceptions than 0-0. Facts! Congrats, Zach. You had no interceptions against the Patriots. Round of applause. Round of applause for Zach, everybody. Woohoo. Yay. You had no turnovers. You also had no touchdowns. I don't want to see no interceptions and no turnovers if that means you're not going to be aggressive. That's how I take it. Lissell, also El Nick. Your Brooklyn Nets stink, Lissell. Come on. Your Nets stink. Enough of the Brooklyn talk. J-Rags with the $2. Jets defense got to score 2 touchdowns to win. Yeah. It's sad that we have to rely on our defense to do these types of things in order to win. But you are correct, G-Rags. This is the sad reality that we are in right now. This is indeed the sad reality that we are in. I don't know about 2 touchdowns, but if they can get a crucial turnover on Patrick Mahomes, that will really spell a lot for this Jets team. So, G-Rags, I appreciate the $2, brother. Glenn, we would never give up 70. You kidding me? Us the plus 10 winning or Zach Wilson passing yards? What's Zach Wilson's passing yards number at? Assuming it's very low. Plus 10 Zach Wilson passing yards. I'm taking 10 passing yards for Zach is what you're saying. Funny. Patrick Mahomes is not Josh Allen. He won't launch into double coverage with no care. Yeah, I agree. The difference between Mahomes and Josh Allen, that scale is huge. So, I agree. I agree. Now, the question I want to ask you guys in the chat, is this going to be Zach Wilson's final game as the Jets quarterback? Is that what we're about to witness? The final game of Zach Wilson? The final countdown? Is this it, Zach? You can't go out like this, bro. You can't go out like this, man. Come on now. Love you, Richie. Tiger got out of the cage. My bad, man. Hey, no need to apologize. You guys can let all your anger out on me because we're all angry. We're all upset, and I'm here to be the punching bag. You guys can let it free. Let it out. Attack me. Take all your frustrations with the Jets and pour it onto me. It's okay. That's what I'm here for. That's what I'm here for. Our offensive line is actually doing a lot better than people think. Last week, we had a change at the offensive line that helped this team out big time. Dwayne Brown goes on the IR. Thank you. And then we slide Mekhi Becton to left tackle. We slide Elijah Vera-Tucker to right tackle. And we plug in our rookie, Joe Tippmann, at right guard. Our offensive line was very good against the Patriots. So I don't want to hear anybody talking about the offensive line unless they just shit the bed and they don't give Zach any time. But Zach had all the time he needed against the New England Patriots. The sacks that he got sacked on was because he was holding onto the ball too long. There is something about the offensive line play and quarterback play that needs context when you're talking about pressures and you're talking about sacks. The great quarterbacks are the ones that get rid of the ball fast and prevent sacks from that way. Zach Wilson's not getting rid of the ball fast because he's not processing things quickly. Okay? So the offensive line, they did their job against the Patriots. They did. The coaching staff finally, it took them a Dwayne Brown injury to get the offensive line correct. But hey, here we are. What up, Richie? Happy Friday, bro. Mike D, what up, dude? Happy Friday to you, my man. With how much Saleh loves Zach, he might keep putting him out there. I mean, what do you guys expect Saleh to say? I don't understand. Me personally, I don't understand the Saleh slander. Like, Robert Saleh is the head coach. His quarterback is Zach Wilson. What do you guys want him to say? He said he needs to play better, and he says Zach Wilson acknowledges it, and he is his quarterback right now. What do you want him to do? Do you want Saleh to go trade for a guy? That's not his role. That's Douglas's role. If there's somebody to blame over this quarterback situation, I blame Douglas more than Saleh personally because Douglas is the one that did not sign a veteran right after Aaron went down. So, like, Robert Saleh has to back Zach Wilson. He has no choice. Do you want him to just crap on him? Yeah, we have a bad quarterback. Our quarterback stinks. You can't say that. Even if it's true, you just can't say it. It stinks, man. And, like, I understand. And Saleh admitted that he knows that Zach Wilson needs to play bad. He understands it. And Zach knows it too. Zach is not dumb. And the one thing I got to give Zach Wilson credit for, man, and it really doesn't have any impact in terms of, like, I'm sure none of you guys are really going to care about this, but I'm just going to bring it up because I thought it was impressive. Zach Wilson's definitely maturing in the press conferences. And the reason why I bring that up is last year, you watch his press conference, it's just like a broken child. I mean, he doesn't know anything. He's just, like, not holding himself accountable, blaming others, not himself. Now it feels like he just understands, like, where his mistakes are coming from. He's aware. He's a lot more self-aware, and that just shows you this little sign of maturity. And, like, the whole world is against him. I just feel bad for Zach individually. I know some people are like, oh, screw that kid. F Zach Wilson. I hate him. I don't know. I sympathize. Honestly, like, this was not supposed to be the plan at all. But listen, at the end of the day, you were drafted to be the second overall pick, and you're still stinking it up. And I get that. And this is his last chance. There's a reason why the Jets went out there and got Trevor Siemian, man. There's a reason for that. There's something about Zach Wilson that, like, needs to be figured out by himself internally. Why can't he channel that inner BYU self? Why can't he channel that even against the Tennessee Titans as a rookie? You remember that game, guys? He was pointing people down the field. He was rolling to his right, launching things. Where did that go? Where did the athleticism? Where did the aggression? Where did it all go? That's what I want to see from Zach against the Chiefs. Try your best to beat Patrick Mahomes. It's not going to work. You're not going to put up Mahomes' numbers, but roll out to your right and launch the thing 50 yards down the field if somebody's open. Attempt it at least. Damn it. Oh, it's sad, man. It's sad. King Jamie, my man's in the chat. I don't like all the downers in the chat. Even my coach said any team can be beaten in the NFL. Keep positive, my Jets friends. We want 0 injuries and we want 0 ref interference. I would love that. I would love that. Richie, you're not going to the game, right? I will not be at the game, guys. I'm going to be live streaming the game. I will be live streaming the game. Stop talking nonsense, Richie. Tell the people the truth. Tank for Caleb. This is the nonsense. If you want me to say tank, you're on the wrong channel, Andrew. Much respect for you. But the word tank doesn't fly with your boy. So if you want the Jets to just go out there and lose on purpose, you're tuning into the wrong channel, because I am not going to be talking about tanking for Caleb Williams on this channel. What the heck do I know that Caleb Williams, who is a generational prospect in the first place, is even going to work out with the Jets based off what I've seen? Not saying they shouldn't draft him if they got a chance to, but I can't get excited about that right now, okay? I'm not focusing on that. That's just not me. I had Aaron Rodgers breaking all the Jet records this season. Well, he easily would have. He easily would have if he was playing. Never draft a USC quarterback. Hey, third time's a charm, maybe? Maybe? If we start tanking, I'm not watching any more games this year. Come on, man. It ain't going to happen. This team is way too good around the quarterback to tank, guys. It's the reality. We have studs everywhere. Nobody is going to just tank. I think I should stay out of the live stream during the game. I think I'm going to be sad either way, no matter who wins. I love all you guys. Well, Jamie, we need this game more than you. So, guys, I want to hear your score predictions in the chat now. Score predictions in the chat. Let's hear it. Who is winning and what's the final score? Also, over or under, how many times we see Taylor Swift on the broadcast? Are we going to see Taylor Swift on the broadcast or Aaron Rodgers more? What do you guys think? Are we going to see Taylor Swift or Aaron Rodgers on the broadcast if he actually comes? Better be Rodgers, bro. If the NFL shows Taylor Swift more than we see Aaron Rodgers in the booth, we have an issue. We have an issue, NFL. We have an issue. Oh, man. 34-6 Chiefs. 31-10 Chiefs. Rob. Modine. 24-0 Chiefs. 17-13 Jets. There we go, Rob. Come on now. 30-6 Kansas City. 17-4. Woo! What does he have to lose? Zach Wilson needs to unleash himself. He needs to stop playing scared. Bingo was his name-o. Please, Zach, stop playing scared. Just stop playing scared, Zach. Just stop playing scared. Damn. 33-10, says John. 28-13. 62-3. No respect from California. 70-20 Jets. There we go. That's the energy, Greg. That's that energy. Zach needs to stop holding onto the ball long. Yeah, that is another issue. Zach Wilson needs to get rid of the ball fast, in rhythm, on time, and he ain't doing it. He's not doing it, man. He's not. We have a winnable game next week against the Denver Broncos, and this Jets team has to get their act together this week so they can go beat the Denver Broncos. Now, I really am curious to see the line for that Broncos-Jets game, and a lot is going to go down to this week because the Broncos are going up against an 0-3 team themselves, and we are in Denver, so I get all that. But listen, man, the Jets got to get their act together, bro. This Jets team is too good. There's way too much hype in the offseason. I know that Aaron Rodgers was the biggest reason for the hype, but you also have to realize the hype around the roster. Quinnen Williams getting the contract. Sauce Gardner and Garrett Wilson coming off Rookie of the Year honors. Quincy Williams elevating his game to being a top linebacker in the NFL. Jermaine Johnson. Mekhi Becton returning. Adding Alan Lazard. It's just, the talent is there. You bring in Dalvin Cook. Breece Hall's coming off an ACL injury, but he looks fine. We need the coaching staff to get their act together. We need these players to fight for something. Go into this mindset of a killer mentality. They're coming to our home. Kansas City's coming to MetLife on Sunday Night Football. Spoil the Taylor Swift concert. Spoil it. Don't let these Chiefs come out there and dance on our asses. Come on now. I feel like this, I still can't believe that we're even at this position in the first place, Jets fans. It makes me sick to my stomach. I get all of it. I'm sorry. We don't deserve this. But we have a talented roster, and it's really up to this coaching staff to expand on the talent, take advantage of the talent, get the right people on the field, and it's also up to the players to execute what the coaches are asking them. Way too much talent to tank. Exactly. This team is too talented to tank. Folks, please hit that like button on your way in, guys, if you're not already. Let's go, baby. I think the coaches will let Zach have the playbook this week and let him show out. If he sucks, it is what it is. If not, he may be able to unlock his fear and be great. You never know. You never know is right. Something can just click for Zach, and all of a sudden he's good for all I know. But I'm definitely not going to put all my eggs into that basket because he has not shown that ability just yet. It's ridiculous, man. It really is. We shouldn't be at this spot to begin with. But you can't harp on the past. You got to focus on what's in front of you. And I want this defense to really challenge themselves. I mean, the defense is not the issue. But, you have to wonder what's going on inside of the locker room, bro. J Rags with another super chat. You get a round of applause and a JETS. Thank you, J-Rags, for the $5. I appreciate you. Outside of the Texans game, I don't see us winning another game with this offensive play. What's your realistic final record? I can see us beating the Giants. I can see us beating the Falcons. I can see us beating the Texans. I can see us beating the Patriots. Hey. Whoa, watch yourself, Rich. You haven't beat the Patriots 15 tries. I know that. Listen, man, if the offense stays at what they've been doing, then yeah, we're not going to win a lot of games. My hope is that the offense is going to organically improve over the season. So, right now we're looking at a 7 to 8 win team, 6 to 8 win range. If the offense starts getting their act together, do I have to remind everybody that the record's 1-2, and we were 1-2 last year. And then we went on a 4-game winning streak. Now, I'm not going to sit here and be like, yeah, guys, we're about to go on a 4-game winning streak and get the 5-2 all over again. But, I don't know. It's really hard to predict this. If the offense keeps spiraling downwards, then, yeah, it's going to be a low in total. LaSalle, Caleb Williams would stay in college anyway if we tank. He said it in an interview. He did not say if we tank. He never said it because of the Jets, LaSalle. Unless I'm wrong. I don't know. Did he say that? I don't think he did. I mean, he'd be going into a darn good situation with the Jets if somehow. We're not getting the first pick, guys. There are so many worse teams than the Jets. I think people are forgetting that this team has what it takes to like win some games, not against the Chiefs, but like, I mean, we beat the Bills with Zach Wilson. People forget that. We're not 0-3, guys. We have a win, and it happens to be in a division against a very good Buffalo Bills team. And we won that game with Zach Wilson as a quarterback. We won that game because our defense forced 4 turnovers. We won that game because our rookie returned the punt. It was a collective team win. And I think that this team has what it takes to get more collective team wins like that, which will take us out of the rankings for Caleb Williams. Sorry to any USC fans. Richie, name a weakness on this team besides Zach. You can say the run game, but I think the reason why the run game's struggling is because of Zach. I bet you the run game looks so much better with Aaron Rodgers. So much better with Aaron Rodgers. Because when you have Aaron Rodgers on the field, it forces the defense to not stack the box. Because if you stack the box on A-Rod, he will pick you apart. You stack the box against Zach Wilson, he will not pick you apart. So, there isn't one. Offensive line has been such overhated, in my opinion. The defense has no weakness right now. Special teams, wide receivers. That's what I'm saying, man. Let's stop pretending that this team just sucks. Let's stop pretending this roster is not good. It's not the reality. We are just in a shitty situation with our quarterback one getting hurt. Like, what team out there would survive their quarterback one getting injured for the season in week 1? I know that there's a lot of better backup quarterbacks around the league than Zach, 110%, but what team is trotting out their number 1 quarterback week 1 and losing him and succeeding and going far this year? It's just a reality of what we're in. It's a disgusting reality, what it is. I meant as a statement to the NFL team, mainly Ari, but it would qualify to us if we tank, so don't tank. We're not tanking, bro. The word tank doesn't register in the Jets brass's brains. We're not tanking, okay? I know you're worried, Lissell. Relax. Even if we have a losing record later on in the season, they're going to try to fight and win every single game. Okay? We're not tanking. I promise you that. I absolutely promise you that. Yeah, the 49ers have definitely proven to be good with a backup quarterback, but like their backup quarterback was Mr. Irrelevant, Brock Purdy, and that man hasn't lost a game. How do they find a guy like Brock Purdy so late in the draft and we can't do that either? It's driving me nuts, man. Sit Cook, Uzama, and Cobb. Yep. Glenn says, I actually think this is the wrong offense for Zach. This is a Rodgers offense, but a Zach offense gives Zach too many options and he's slow at reading. Now, this is a great point from Glenn because all summer long, we're like, this isn't even the Hackett offense. This is the Aaron Rodgers offense. And what makes the Aaron Rodgers offense so complex is he's so advanced mentally that he has so many little intricacies and nuances of the game that makes him elite. And now you're throwing Zach into that system where he just doesn't grasp anything mentally yet. And now they're trying to dumb it down and simplify it for Zach, and it's a disaster. It is a disaster. How do I know that Boyle isn't another Purdy? Oh, I know that. Tim Boyle's not another Brock Purdy. I'll tell you that. Hey, man, if Tim Boyle goes out there Sunday night and wins the game, I'll eat my words. That's for sure. If they stack the box, Zach needs to air it out. If you stack the players downfield, have to open because everyone is rushing. Yeah, bro, we need the offense to be... Guys, the one play call that we saw that was good against the Cowboys was the first play of the drive, play action, a shot down the field, sucked the linebackers in, opened up an opportunity on a single high safety look. Garrett Wilson beat Gilmore off the line. Crossing route, Zach zipped it to him on the numbers. Touchdown for 68 yards. We need more of the play action opportunities. When it looks like obvious we're going to go run the ball, do a play action bootleg, get on the run, and throw the ball, and go trust your playmakers. That's another thing. Great quarterbacks trust their playmakers, and the Jets are not putting any trust in their own playmakers. We're way too predictable right now. We're way too predictable. LaSalle says, I'm talking to the fans that want us to tank. Yeah. Good. Talk to them, LaSalle, as you should. Talk to them. Because I don't want to talk to them, LaSalle. So I'm gonna refer to LaSalle every time someone's talking about tanking. LaSalle's got my back. Appreciate you. Throw on first down for a change. Yeah. Running on first down ain't working. Hackett. Niners coaching staff is 100 times better than whatever clown show the Jets have, especially on the offensive side of things. Yeah, of course. I mean, there's a reason why Brock Purdy's looking so good right now. It's coaches. Coaches, man. Can we see a little more creativity? Can we see some pre-snap motions? Can we see some horizontal movement to open up the vertical game? What are we doing, Hackett? What the heck are we doing? Brandon, hit the like button. Thank you, Brandon. I appreciate that. I don't feel we are tanking because we're not tanking. Anybody that thinks we're tanking are just, they don't know what they're talking about. They don't. We're not. There's no play action, no trick plays. I agree. At least Michael LaFleur added some fun to this offense. This offense looks so stale and just like simple and ugly. Like we're running max protection with like a tight end and a running back blocking. We have 7 players blocking and 2 wide receivers running routes. What are we doing? What are we doing, Jets fans? Get Gibson involved. I couldn't agree more. Why are we feeding Randall Cobb the ball? When you're doing some plays that requires blocking, Randall Cobb should not be on the field. There was 2 instances where Randall Cobb got destroyed as a blocker. Your boy. Oh boy, Jets fans. Well, the one thing that you guys know is I'm going to be live during the game to voice my excitement and frustrations with you all. No, there is one hope of us winning Sunday night. Taylor Swift distracts the entire Chiefs team on Sunday. There we go. Let's get Aaron Rodgers in the booth with Taylor Swift. And let's force the MetLife Stadium cameras to get the camera on the booth. Travis Kelce looks up at the screen at MetLife. He sees Aaron Rodgers next to Taylor Swift. Travis Kelce gets pissed off. He loses his mind. He gets all out of sorts. And then the Jets take advantage and they go win the game. That's the recipe right there. A-Rod, go into Taylor Swift's booth and get Travis Kelce pissed, and he's going to knock him off. That's the key. I found the key. That live is going to be electric, Wayne, because we're going to win. Dan Mitchell's in the house. Richie, y'all upsetting the Chiefs. Dan, I need this in the worst way possible, but it's hard to convince myself that we will. As you all know, I'm usually a very optimistic human being when it comes to my New York Jets. But I cannot with a straight face believe that we are going to upset the Chiefs. But hey, any man can be beat. Hey, let's go. My man, look at that profile pic. Is this you in that pic? Astros off the chain? Is this Louis? Been watching the whole offseason with you, Richie, with all the hype. Can't believe this is what's happening. Justin, me either, Mo. Everybody that's been with me from the start, first of all, thank you. Second of all, I can't believe we are here. I can't believe this is us. But let's get rid of that grief mindset and just focus on the now. I'm so pissed. We don't deserve it. We just don't deserve this, bro. We don't, but this is where we're at, and the Jets got to figure things out. Like, in my head, I'm like, okay, how can we win this game? Oh, wait. There is no way. That's what it feels like. It feels like my world is collapsing. Damn it. Oh, gosh. That's what it feels like right now, folks. That's exactly how I feel. But, guys, this is going to be the last few days you have to enter a chance to win a Garrett Wilson signed jersey. Now, I'm going to pull out this Garrett Wilson signed jersey, guys. If you guys want a chance to win your Garrett Wilson signed jersey, all you got to do is click the link that's down below in the description and download the Mojo app. Now, this Mojo app will give you an opportunity to enter for a chance to win a signed Garrett Wilson jersey. Now, I'm going to pull it out, and some people be like, Richie, there's no signed Garrett Wilson jersey. You're lying. You're lying. No, I'm not. I have it, and I'm going to pull it out right after I pin the link to make it easier for you guys. Even though it's right in the description. I mean, you guys can't just scroll down and do it yourselves. I got to do all the work for you. It's all good. I love you all. So that link I just put in the chat, guys, if you click that link, all you got to do is download the Mojo app, and you will get a chance to win a signed Garrett Wilson jersey. And let me show you what it is. So I'm announcing the winner next week. Next week is when I announce the winner. And again, all you got to do to enter for a chance to win this bad boy is download the Mojo app. This Mojo app is a brand new fantasy app that gives you opportunity to go up against other people in contests and win high cash prizes. There's free contests. There's just $10 contests. And if you use my promo code, all capitals JETS, they match 100% of your deposit worth up to $100. So this is a signed Garrett Wilson jersey that I will be announcing the giveaway next week. So make sure you guys, all you got to do is freaking download an app on the Apple Store, guys. All you got to do. It's that simple. And when you do download the app, feel free to email me so you can enter a chance to win this jersey. And again, guys, Mojo Fantasy has been a proud sponsor here on Jets Media for the month of September, and I'm really excited to continue this partnership. They have a brand new app that is really fun, really exciting. It is a perfect blend of a sports book, of a fantasy app, merged into one. Let's get it going. So shout out to Mojo Fantasy, guys. Get your chance to win a Garrett Wilson signed jersey because you guys deserve something on me, man. You guys deserve it. Now, should I keep this for myself? Nah, I won't do that to you guys. You guys deserve something, man. And hey, it's Garrett Wilson. He's like one player on this team that's actually doing stuff, right? He's the one player on this team that's actually looking good. So I'm proud to be able to give that away to somebody who deserves it, man. So again, guys, all you got to do, click that link, man. Download the app. How did Tim Boyle even make it to the NFL? This dude's college stats are atrocious. Bro, I don't know. All right, folks. Come on. We got to, like, as a fan base, do something, man. We heard Rodgers. Let's keep the support of our guys. Let's keep the support of our guys. Oh, it's so tough, man. It's so tough. I hear all of it. It's so tough. It is. I get it. But we just got to keep us together, man. Tim Boyle might be the only quarterback in the NFL worse than Jamarcus Wilson. Oh, God. Preseason was 4 games in past years. These first 4 games are preseason for Jets. Version 2. Reserving judgment into after next week's game. Next week is opening day for Jets version 2. All right, Danny. There's the optimism. That's the optimism I like. There we go. What I like to see. Yeah. Can we just imagine a reality where the Jets somehow win this game? That would be wild. Well, folks, we're going to wrap up the show here. This was my Jets-Chiefs flight preview and how the Jets can somehow pull off the upset. If you guys are not already, folks, please do your boy a solid favor. Simply hit that thumbs up button right now on your way out of the live show. I'll be live Sunday night for the game, and it's going to be a lot of fun, man. So if you guys want to check out my live stream during the game, I greatly, greatly appreciate you all big time. So that wraps out this live show, and I'll catch you guys next time. Enjoy your Friday night. Stay dry in these next few days. It's a little rainy out. Severe weather patterns are expected to really pick up, so stay safe out there, guys. Drive safe, and enjoy your weekend, man. Your boy's out of here. I love you all as always. Appreciate all the support on Jets Media through the highs and the lows. Let's go Jets, folks. Peace.